Hey guys, what is up? I had a horrendous day, um, but I thought I would do the recap anyways because it would be unfair of me to just post all of these great green days and not be honest and transparent about the fact that I still have bad days sometimes. They're very rare, but when they happen, yeah, the demons, they just come out to play. They come out to play. So today that happened. My demons came out to play. I broke a bunch of rules. We'll talk about it. But, I'm only human, so it happens. Anyways, I'm still alive. So, it's just money. And, to be fair, I actually ended up green today, but I broke a lot of rules and I feel really dirty about it. Like, really dirty about it. Okay, so, anyways, let's get into what I was looking at this morning. So we've got the spy at the open was sitting at S3. So I was kind of looking at this level as a potential long play back to the top of the range, or if it lost it, maybe we would get down here to S4. And if we lost S4, maybe a breakdown. And the cam pivots were just like a little bit more condensed than they were yesterday. So I was thinking, we could lose S4 and we could trend down, but if it holds S3, maybe we'll get a bounce back to the top side. And I've got a pretty good level up here at 450, 114. We've been watching it for a few days now, and we've got R4 up here too. So to me, that's kind of like you've got the a level paired with a pivot, and maybe that's a little bit of a magnet to bring it back up. So I was definitely a little bit more long biased, but I was also interested in shorts, possibly if it broke down. So what I was looking at this morning was what I traded was PayPal. We'll just go with PayPal, and then I'll show you later what else I was looking at. But so this was PayPal this morning, and what I liked was if I bring over the XLF, the financial sector, you can see that if I take this, here we go, we've got these condensed pivots on the XLF. And in the pre-market, we were right up at R4. So I was thinking we're probably going to break and trend to the long side. And PayPal just happened to be at a level that I've been watching. And so I was really interested in a bounce play on PayPal while the financial sector broke out and trended to the top side. So on PayPal, let me just take these guys off. So on PayPal, if we go to the weekly, after this huge sell-off, right, we're looking for a new range for it to possibly bounce off of. And I've got this range down here, and I've just been waiting for it to get there over the past, week or so, or at least few days. And it was finally there this morning. But, looking back now, when I do zoom in on this, I can tell that my level isn't exactly where it should be. It doesn't include some of the... it doesn't include enough touches, and I really just had it too far to the top. I did get a bounce, but I just don't think it was the right level. But and I got really stubborn about it. So we'll just take it to the 5 here. So this morning, what I wanted to see was XLF break R4 and be a breakout for the day. And I wanted to see the SPY hold S3 and trend to the top side. And I ended up taking a long right off of my level. So here's my level here. That's from the weekly. So, we've been downtrending. We get a bounce here. And I take a long, and we get up here to this area, and I took half off. And, I was thinking, man, PayPal has like a $10 ATR. Like, man, if this moves, we're going to really good move out of this. But what was interesting about this is as the SPY was pushing and XLF was pushing, PayPal like really actually struggled to push. And that should have just been my signal. Honestly, like I was saying it in my head, like this, I don't know, it's not moving the way that the market is moving. And I think that the market is just giving it some of these pushes. But so, I got a solid move here. I'll just zoom in a little bit. I got a solid move here. So I got this and I took some off. And when it came back down to the level, I was like, I want to see, like it bounced off of it right here and moved to the top side, bounced up. And I was like, I think it's just going to like keep maybe playing this level until we get this move up here. So when it came back down, I actually added into this. And I saw it was basically setting this range on the daily or the intraday. And, you know, man, this is really hard to play, right? Like, this isn't very smooth. Like, I should have not been in this at this point, but the mind does crazy things. So yeah, and as this was doing this, the whole market is just going like this. So like, come on, what? It was just very clear that I should not have been here. And then it broke my level, and I moved my stop loss. Number one rule: don't move your stop loss. Do not follow what I did today. It was terrible, terrible, terrible trading. I very much regret it. So I moved my stop loss, and I thought there was this huge bid down at 120.50 or 120, and I thought maybe it's just gonna go get that. I mean, it was like 1,000 lot or something like that. I thought, you know, maybe it's just gonna get it, and then we'll get the move that I'm expecting. So it broke down. It ate right through that bid, and it threw this guy on some elevated volume, and I thought, that's the move right there, and I got in. None of my levels, like my levels up here. What am I doing down here? God only knows. I was a woman possessed. And then at that point, I just didn't care anymore. And that is a terrible place to be. And highly do not recommend that. I don't get angry. Sometimes I wish I just got angry, but I don't get angry. I just get, I don't know, numb. I don't care anymore. Yeah, terrible. Just terrible. So yeah, luckily it turned around and I got out basically at break even. I actually made a little bit of profit for the day, and I'm very lucky. Honestly, I'm very lucky. I should not have been playing this. Should have taken this move, and I should have just got out at break even. So do not follow what I did today. It was terrible trading, and doing this kind of stuff every day, not only will it tax your mental state, because I'm honestly exhausted, but it creates very, very bad habits. I used to do this kind of trading a lot. Old habits die hard. I'm very consistent lately, and every once in a while it will just creep back up, just out of nowhere. And so today was the day. So that was PayPal. You know, I wanted to show you, unfortunately, what I missed was Piton, and it was so perfect. Let's just put these cams back up here. Actually, let me show you. Let me show you what I was looking at. So I mentioned in yesterday's recap that I've been waiting for this range to play off of. So we've got it right here. And today on Piton, if we come here and then we put the pivots for the intraday on, what is awesome about this is my level is at 32.52, and the R4 on the intraday is at 32.53. And the pivots are, you know, really condensed, and I thought, man, this could be a really great breakout trade. And this is the reason why you don't stay in stocks that you shouldn't be in, because here I was over at PayPal and my perfect trade was just happening over here. I mean, this is following the market. It's following the market. It's breaking up above the level. It's traded exactly how I would have traded it and like wanted to play it. But I was too busy watching my life pass before my eyes this morning. Yeah, so anyways, Piton would have been an awesome trade, and I hope a lot of people caught this one. It was the perfect range setup. It couldn't have been more perfect. So, you know, definitely bummed I didn't get it, but I'm glad I'm alive, and mistakes were made, but I'm here to tell the tale and learn from my lessons, and hopefully you guys can learn from it too. Because you don't always come out alive on days like this, so it's not a good habit to pick up on. Anyways, just wanted to be transparent that, you know, sometimes days are still rough for me, and yeah, hopefully tomorrow's a better day, and we'll bounce back and everything will be gravy. All right, catch you guys later. Peace.